Why is it the second I leave for vacation, this drops? What is happening? I'm not even calling this a Britney Roundup because this is breaking. This is huge, and I am in like shock if you cannot tell. Okay, so Britney just posted on Instagram, like within the past half hour. It looks like everything's super normal. She just shared a really cute picture of her cat, whose name is Wendy, which is very exciting. Now we know that the cat is Wendy. Hello. Yay. And also confirmed that in this photo, Wendy is laying on her veil. Okay, we have wedding wardrobe from Donatella, hooray. And then we also have the name of the cat, hooray. And then the tea starts. Oh my gosh, there is so much in this, I don't even... The first page of the Instagram post talks about Britney's upbringing and her anxiety. This idea that she wanted to be very respectful to people. It was always, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And she said, I honestly think I was too polite and maybe the reason why I was taken advantage of for most of my life. She said, I want to talk about secrets. The secrets I had to hold for the past 15 years, and I will say are honestly paralyzing. And she starts to kind of get into it a little bit of just the way people treated her and all that stuff. And I mean, I think we have all kind of assumed some of the stuff that she's saying. She keeps on saying that she was basically, that she would sit in silence and that she was to be a quiet nun. The fifth photo in this Instagram post is why I immediately was like, before I even finished reading it, I'm like, I gotta get on camera. This is ridiculous. But she talks about the institution. And she says, I don't understand how the state of Los Angeles could agree with what was done to me 4 years ago, especially for 4 months. I swear it blows my mind. And then I started thinking a lot, but as I asked questions 7 days a week, 10 hours a day, no lie, with the exception of an hour lunch break, if I started questioning them, their response was cold and quick. And if you keep this up, you know what we can do to you. What the... This is disturbing and upsetting on so many levels. I don't even know where to begin. She follows that by saying the worst response was, she's just crazy. And then the next page she says, I wanted to literally explode and show my butt, but wisely created an image on Instagram. The only window to the outside world showing I'm okay. I can already hear people screaming about all the conspiracy theories that people had about these posts on Instagram. What they meant, what they were about, what she was trying to show us, everything. She then says that all the documentaries were trash. As much as I felt like some of the documentaries were, that they exploited Britney, I also kind of felt like this was something in a weird way that kind of needed to happen. Because the reality is once Framing Britney Spears was released, the way that Britney fans were treated was like a 180. Because I can tell you for years, absolute years, I've been saying that this is wrong, that the conservatorship was wrong, that there's so many, and there were so many of us that were saying it. And every time we talked about it, even when we had court documents, even when we had the medical stuff, even when we had the, like, all the pieces that we had of going like, this is not right because this is actually like illegal. Nobody listened, nobody cared, but that changed when Framing Britney Spears came out. And I think that that was a big part of the public pressure that was put on this situation. And then she talks about that people wanted to offer her money to tell her side of the story. And then she said, but I said, just do a book, the easiest way possible, and considering my fear of people, I might have to write them off for the next decade. I'm sitting down and sharing my story might not be the safest thing for anyone. The book comes out the end of this year. Once it's released, I'm not sure what's going to happen, folks. Y'all, Britney woke up and chose chaos. I'm like, A, so proud of her. Yes, So proud of her. Truth needs to come out. Like I said yesterday, like, I think we're all gonna need group therapy when we read this book. Maybe that should be a thing. I should do a series where I bring on a psychologist and we can talk about every chapter because, oh my gosh. So, to summarize, we now know that Brittany has potentially her wedding dress because she has her veil. She has named her cat Wendy. They threatened her in the institution. The documentaries were trash in her opinion. She was offered a lot of money to do other things, but has chosen to do the book, and the book is coming out before the end of the year. That was a ride I was not expecting when I saw a picture of a cat. Yeah, that sums it up. This has been wild. I'm sorry this has been disjointed, but I normally film my videos first, and then I, like a dress rehearsal almost, and then I go back and I do it again, and I don't have time to do that. So unfortunately, you guys are getting like raw, shocked me. This has been a week, man. I am gonna cut this now and try to get this out to you as quickly as possible. Crappy end to the video, but I'm sorry. Much love. Bye. I do want to say a massive thank you. Just for all the support in the last video. I actually showed my dad the video today, and he was pretty emotional, and I told him that, you know, there's all these comments of you guys all congratulating him on his remission, and he's very thankful. So he says, you know, thank you back.